Welcome back, guys. Discount Tools here with another one of the greatest tool reviews in all of YouTube, and one of the greatest tool shows in all of YouTube, if I don't mind tooting my own horn. Today, I would like to say Happy Memorial Day to everyone. I'd like to salute everyone who served and who didn't make it. So today, in honor of that, I'm featuring a U.S.A. company, Channellock. This is GS-3A. Had this for a while, haven't opened it yet. It's a 3-piece set, and you get the bottle opener with it. Nice acetate handle. You have the 426, the 420, and 440, which is respectively 6.5 inches, 9.5 inches, and 12 inches. Got this at Lowe's. I think it was like 25 bucks, or I forgot what. They wanted something crazy. They started off like 50 and then it went down like half price to 25. I might have gotten it for 20. I'm not sure. It's been a while. It was like a Christmas deal. As you can see, partnered with Building Homes, Rebuilding Lives. Homes for Our Troops as a national partner. Built strong. Made in the USA. You got a limited lifetime warranty. So you gotta go to channellock.com. Oops, let me move that down here for the details. So you got the 426, which is 6.5 inches. Jar capacity is 0.87 inches. For the 420, which is 9.5 inches, which you have a 1.5 inch jar capacity. And the 12 inch, which is, I know you can't read that. Oh, you can actually read that. 2.25 inches of jar capacity with the 12 inch. Reliable Permalock fastener for joint strength, which is basically the rivet. Strong 90-degree laser hardened teeth for superior grip and longevity. Forged high carbon steel for ultimate strength. Nice U.S.A. steel. U.S.A. steel. How about that? U.S. Went a little off there. Undercut tongue and groove, won't slip, and Channellock blue comfort grips, which, you know, I won't say they're the best, but they're up there. Had her open it up already, but let's get her open here. Oh, as I knock over the camera almost. So let's take the little guy out. I do like these. Haven't really had a set of these because it's kind of hard to find. But having smaller pliers like this, I've heard from a lot of people, even the Kinepix version, is very handy because they're like the baby pliers of the whole set. You know, nice smooth grip, kind of like the Channellocks, not the Channellocks, the Doyles from Harbor Freight. As you can see, you got about an inch. I think they're going by that. So yeah, it's about 7/8. A little shy of that. A little shy of 7/8 right there. Let me just move that up. Sorry guys, didn't realize that. But very smooth. As you can see, multiple locking positions. Well oiled too. Very light too. Very nice. We'll be showing these off. As always, nice to see, made in the USA. Handles like my Craftsman, and nice bottle opener, Channellock design. And I like to see that they do have a another 4-piece set Lowe's sells with a screwdriver, and the screwdriver is actually made in China. Again with these, and a little rust from when I used them. As you can see, very nice. Let's see the length again. So you get about over an inch, and just shy of an inch and a quarter. And actually, before I forget, see the length of it. So about almost just shy of, actually just over 9 5/8 at the longest point of these channel locks. As you could see, the back handle is shorter, but overall it's about 9, say 9.5 inch. I'd say just about 9 5/8 actually. They're just giving it a little shorter, I guess. And let's make sure these 6.5 are the same. As you can see, the 6.5 are straight together. So wow. As you can see, it's 6 and these guys keep moving, but as you can see, 6 5/8 are just about, again, almost actually to the tip is almost, yeah, just over 5/8. And for lastly, well, actually, since we're doing that, 6 inches on the beer opener. Take out that, and the big boys right here, as you can see, made in the U.S.A. I love seeing that. Nicely, this nicely opens as I destroy my camera almost. Let's move it down. I like channel locks, but I like the quicker, the more of the quick release ratcheting pliers. But these are always, the must-have beginner sets. I have a lot of pliers, but you know what? You always go back to channel locks. It's like almost like a nutritious breakfast. It's like, it's like one of the cornerstones of a nutritious tool pouch. Length about 12 and 1/8, about, I would say. We can go from tip to tip. We can see, yeah, 12 and 1/8. So they're kind of cutting off the weird numbers, so, which makes sense. These handles, again, I've had a different set for the longest time. For all these, the handles will come off sooner or later. But you can just put them back on. Put a little super glue on it, and you'll be fine. You have the jaws, which are very nice, actually. If I can open them, we'll take a closer look at them. Do a little quick review later on how they're used. But these are, the old-fashioned standard, because easy to adjust, get to the bolt, and you're good. No flex, like barely amount of flex in it, too. Let's see, check out these teeth again. You can see some wear already from when I used them. Gotta clean up that rust, but very little flex. As you can see, very little flex. It's really nice to see them still making them in the United States. I know once in a while they do outsource to like Spain, I think, or Madrid. I saw one of their tools actually made in Madrid, and somebody actually asked the rep, it was on a YouTube channel, why they have it they outsourced it to Madrid, and they said that was the only place they could have the tool made at a affordable price with the quality that would be made in the United States. So it's nice to see that they're going to an ally, not going to China, except for that one time with that. I do like this little bottle opener. Keep that around. Always use a bottle opener right now. But overall, this is really nice. I mean, I really always like Channellocks. They're always, like I said, that go-to brand that you want in your toolbox. Even if you've tried out the German brands, Knipex or Weras or trying to think who else. I just did Weha. If you do Weha, you look at it and you're like, oh, you love the Weha, but something about having a pair of Channellocks that brings back some nostalgia for you. But they are functional, very functional. I mean, you can just adjust your quick on the fly, and that's it. I do like the ratcheting better because, as you can see, you can get hung up trying to find a groove. They were awesome at their time. You have more positions, trying to say 1, 2, 3. Looks like you only have like 4 positions, while you can get up to 15 now on a Cobra Knipex or a Irwin Vice Grip ratcheting pliers. Where these, they're just the gold standard, I would say. Here you have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. Yeah, that's what I would say. You're probably at 5 or 6 on this guy, 4 or 5 on here. Let me say 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you have 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 7, and let's see how many you have on here. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you have 5 on here. So you're kind of limited with the amount of space you can, of adjustments you can do on bolts with these, but they're kind of like this tried and true standard. I recommend everyone having at least a pair or 2 when you're in your box. They really do last a long time. I've always had some sort of Channellock in my box, and I felt like it was time to upgrade. I had an old pair from my grandparents, and passed down to my parents, grandparents to my parents to me. So I felt it was an upgrade because the teeth were kind of worn. So I didn't feel like waiting for send it in, and hopefully it's not. I don't know how the limited lifetime warranty is on these, but I was not wondering how to fix it, and that's how they get you. Buy them right now. But I like the grip on there. I like that there's no whatchamacallit, no flex. Let's try these on a little piece here. As you can see, not like a Cobra, but you can make micro adjustments. But that's I found to be the hardest part, trying to make the micro adjustments. And let's try this. As you can see, this is nice and rusted. Breaks that fastener right off. We got some more tests to do with these, but we'll be back with those right in a minute. I just remembered I had this here, and it was so rusted. I couldn't remember how to actually take that off. I had to take it off, so I figured I'd do it for the camera right now. When I spotted that, because I know a lot of you guys want to see this in action, so we'll have some of these in action. We'll try out each one holding a bolt with some other tools, that I have to do in my everyday landscaping life, and we'll be back with the review soon. See you soon. Alright guys, so just a non-scientific test, as you would say. I just want to show you the width of the bolt, showing it. As you can see, same thing here on both sides. We're going to take these bolts off or crack them open with these. That was the 6.5. This is the 10. Actually 9.5. I wish they'd have a 10. As you can see, It's good too. Better for this bolt right here, but still a little thicker. The smaller, flatter bolts are better with the 6.5. And then your big boy, 440, as you can see, there's a lot of drawer space around that bolt. And then even this is as good as you can get for this bolt or nut. So be back in a second. I'll set up my camera and then we'll break these nuts off. Alright guys, so as you can see, I'm going to try to break these bolts. Let's see if I can. And I'm getting good movement with this. So, this is better for holding, I feel, while this would be better for breaking it. So let's hold this right here, and then we can take these bolts off. Working pretty good. I would recommend a whatchamacallit, a socket wrench. That's what I usually do. And as you can see, that one's right off. I'm actually going to take the nut off. I just want to show you. There's probably some damage to it, but as you can see, these channel locks are aggressive. And you just want to keep working it, kind of like open it. When you twist up, kind of let go, let it drift down, and then like clamp back up again. Type of situation. We'll show you there on this one, but I'm going to use the 10 to hold. Actually, let's just hold it with the small guy again. And then use this guy. Let's try that again. Never mind. We're going to use the big boys here because so as you can see, when I go up, I can't go any further. I kind of relax it. Of course I'm not. So, as you can see, kind of relax it, and then come back down, up again. Kind of work it off. And you can see from there, I'm not taking off the whole thing right there, but it did come off, did loosen it. It's just that really a 12-inch plier should not be used on this. This is the biggest one you should be able to use is the 9 or 10, and the smallest you probably can use is this. I'm going to try to break off this bolt. Actually, make it a little easier. We already got this off. I'll take off this whole bolt here. And I'm going to try to do it with the 6.5. Again, very non-scientific. And we'll hold the bolt with this. Open it to the next size. That way we have a little more room. So let's just say something that, Oh wow, we did it. I think I am getting stuck on the washer, but we did actually get it off. Look at that. Just fell in my little grass pit. But as you can see, and you can focus, as you can see, the hardware is getting marred up. That's why I would say use a wrench, or I do have a solution that I use. I just wanted to use it on this, as a little demonstration. I know you guys like seeing the tools in action, so I figured why not show it on my mower. And this is how I kind of ghetto rig my walk behind to adjust the height. Usually just two settings. If I have this flush with this, it's basically like a 3.5 cut, 4.5 cut, like an average weekly cut. But right here is the way I got around with it, because when I bought this mower, I was kind of new, and I was really happy that I got this mower. And I didn't really think about getting a floating deck and thinking about what customers want, as in heights in their grass. So I kind of got screwed with that, and all of a sudden it was really, of course, the law of averages, and Murphy's Law, since I got something that could only cut weekly grasses, a weekly cut, or someone who wants just a weekly cut, I got all bi-weekly cuts. So, and I was struggling to stay in business, because when you buy a $6,000 mower, actually it was $5,000. It's like almost six. I think it was 55. Let's call it in between 5,500. You need money to support your business and pay off that loan at the end of the day. So, and you don't want the repo man coming. But just take a look at the teeth. A little discoloration here. As you can see, I definitely, that's probably from the drop I had just before I got in here. But as you can see, the teeth there's some grinding to the teeth, but that's noticeable, If you would focus, I do like the teeth on here. I'm very impressed with the Channellocks. We'll finish this review up, but we'll take a look at all the teeth before we go back in the garage and give you my initial impressions. I'll do a long-term, a very long-term, in-depth. As you can see, same thing in all of them, just some grinding from the teeth. You shouldn't be using two pliers, to undo bolts, but I'll do a long-term review, as I was trying to spit out on these. But so far, I'm very impressed. They work very well, and I'll formulate my final review, and I'll meet you up in the garage. Well, there you have it, guys. That's my little review slash first initial impressions. I'll do, like I said before in the video, I'll do a long-term review. With my handling of Channellocks, they'll last forever. I mean, even if most people, the reason why they buy new ones is because they're like most people, they want something that looks nice, freshly new. They don't want any rust or anything like that. The only thing I've noticed with these Channellocks, at least, is, as you can see with the jaw, the rivet on this one is really bad. As you could see, that you can kind of manipulate it where they come out of whack. So it should be more like that. I didn't notice it on the bigger ones, as you could see. A little bit bad, not that bad, but it could have been better. It could have been a better manufacturing process with the fit and finish on it. Well, not the finish, but on the fitting right here. See, it has a little overlap. But that's just probably manufacturer nothing with the a little bit with the 12-inch, but I mean, I think they'll last a while. The problem is, I don't know, is is there a plastic, I've seen some places where they're doing the plastic sheathing where that once that goes off, these will rust up like hell, kind of like here. I gotta clean that up. That's just probably some water stains and stuff, but hopefully it's not like that. I saw some YouTube channels say that, you know, we have laser etching on here. They'll wear out too. Same thing right here. But I've seen it too where they're putting the label here, kind of like a silk screen, glittering of like the size and everything, and that just wears out in 2 seconds. So, I mean, are they cutting costs? Probably a little bit, but there's the same tried and true channel locks that my grandfather probably used and everybody else. The only thing I could see, actually right there, that it's almost, yeah, it's probably when I dropped it. Didn't nick it, but you know what? They're tools that's supposed to be used for work. A little bit of rust right there, and these I never even used. So it might be a plastic overlay that once that's gone, so you know, you're gonna have to clean these up. But they're tools that, you know, will probably last you a lifetime. I'll do an in-depth overview. As you can see here too, like, I don't know if that's plastic. It's almost, or something. Kind of annoying. It's like a, like, see, that's where they're cheaping out. It seems like it's even up here. It seems like there's a plastic coating for, or whatever coating they're using. I don't know if it's a thin plastic. I've heard of that. But I don't know if it's, and you can see right here too, from the moving up and down, that's going to come off, and these are just going to rust up. So at that point, I don't know. Oh, you're probably just going to have to do some rust management. They're still good for the price. That's the thing too. I've seen companies where, since these were a promotional set, they'll make these cheaper than the individual ones because they're saving money by, or they feel like they're saving money by giving you a same quality but a little lesser value, or some cost savings on their end, and you're thinking you're getting the best tool in the world. I mean, channel locks have been around. They have the, if you didn't know, they do have the what is it, the rights with like a lot of the toolbox companies, well, the like Snap-on and toolbox companies, the tool trucks, like Snap-on, Mac Tools, and all that, where basically they pay Channellock to supply them with channel locks, and they're allowed to put Mac Tools on here instead of channel locks and sell them for double the price. Great tools, and they'll last forever, but same thing. I like, not as aggressive as like maybe the Cobras or anything, but the teeth are great. So I do think these will last a while. Happy to have them in my collection. I just don't like, that's the thing, I just noticed that right now, and I'm not liking that, because now it, you know, it kind of looks like I've used these tools and I don't even use them that much. Like that, I just dropped this one and I used them in the video, as you saw. I do like the, you know, the feel of them. I always like the blue channel grips, Channellock grips on these. You know, you have very little give, and the handles, they feel sturdy, you know, just right in the middle. So I showed them. I'll do a more in-depth review, and hopefully these don't just rust in my toolbox or my tool bag, you know, depending on what my placement in my tool lineup am I going to use these. So we've used all the tools in the set. Oh, wait a minute. No, we didn't. We did not. Get these out of the way. Happy Memorial Day, guys. That works. Nice. Oh yeah. Had to do that for you guys. So even this works great. And I really like the acetate handle. It's really cool. So like, comment, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Leave a comment down below how these channel locks are doing for you. If you have channel locks, I heard some bad things about the Milwaukee channel locks, their version. I actually have a set. I gotta find those. Not a set, but I bought a individual one. I think it was a 12 or a 10. I bought it because I like the idea of reaming and stuff with them, but I'll try to do a review on those. But let me know how the channel locks are holding it for you. Maybe my granddad ones are probably better than these because I'm gonna keep on going through them. I really don't like right here. Like, I didn't use them that much, and you could see right here just by moving this up and down. I don't know, that's from the oil because these are well oiled, but it's just, I don't know. I just don't like that my tools that I just bought have like dents in them. So let me know your thoughts. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Peace out. Hope you guys had a nice, happy, and safe Memorial Day. I did having some beers right now, so keep it cool, keep on trucking. Peace out and stay safe. I'll see you guys on the next one.